Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome back to Beyond Eyes. So we're still exploring, yes, we're exploring around, looking for basically anything that might tip us off to where Nani went. There's still a lot that we can explore, it seems, though. Oh, hello, house. Can I knock on your door and actually, have some human interaction for a change? Nope, I guess not. Ooh, but we do have some noise coming from over here. Can't hear... Those crickets? What is that? Oh, it's just running water. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. But what is it running into? It's literally just a drippy, leaky faucet. But again, why couldn't we have, knocked on the door and been like, hello? People? Oh, look at that. Your windows just lead to a wall. Heh. From the window to the wall. Yes. But yeah, we're still looking around for just anything that might tip us off as to where Nani went. And I'm going to say it again. God forbid. Oh, the church. Oh, we're right by the church. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about the bell. I seem to be, what's the word I'm looking for? I seem to be, ignoring a lot of things in this game. I remember seeing the church bell, and I was like, no, it's not really that important. It's just another sound that she can hear. Huh. Why would... Okay, again, I can't see what's in front, but, is she just assuming that, oh, maybe Nani likes church bells? Maybe Nani just went this way because, noise. That's it. Oh, no, okay, not ignoring, disregarding. I'm disregarding a lot of things as being important, or not important when they actually are important. Like the church bells. When the noise was made, it was literally just me being like, oh, well, you know what? She's exploring the world for the first time, being blind. So, she probably maybe never heard the church bell before, even though it's still very close to where she lived. So, with the church bell going off, it's just oh, that's scary. That's something I've never heard before. And now, with her actually, exploring the world and everything, it's, there's nothing that I should be, disregarding as being unimportant. Everything is probably important in this game. If it's something that this little girl is experiencing, that Ray is, encountering, it's important. That's weird. Why did the music change? Is that the pipe organ from the church, or is she getting terrified? Oh, she's getting... Oh, God. What is that? Why is that there, and why is she... Well, I mean, I know why she's afraid of it, but why is that a thing? Oh, God. We just walked through that... Oh, it wasn't a church bell. It was just a bell on top of that archway. Well, we don't have a choice. We can't go anywhere else. We have to wander into this darkness. Maybe... Is this, the furthest she's ever been? Oh, God. Ray, why are we doing this? Why can't we just turn back around and wait for Nani to come to us? Oh, I attacked the darkness with magic missile. Okay, she doesn't want to go that way. Alright, we're literally gonna edge this out as much as we possibly can. See if maybe... Oh, it's a road? Wait, hold on. Is that what I'm hearing? Yes. It is a street. That's why she's so afraid. And that's why she won't go out there. Good girl, Ray. I am so sorry. Oh, that is so cool. Alright, I've kind of mentioned this before, about disregarding certain things. I'm just oh, look, it's black scariness. Well, why would she be afraid of it? I'm oh, well, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I'm just kind of assuming things. I'm not actually, taking time and listening and, investigating. I've got to start thinking like Ray. I've got to put myself in her shoes more so than the game is already doing. That is so cool. And then it's a woodpecker's tapping on something, and it's probably a tree because that's what we've encountered with woodpeckers before. But no, it's the street sign. It's the street light, rather. It's for the crossing, the crosswalk. Oh, and it wasn't even a woodpecker. It was actually the button itself. Look at that. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I gotta start thinking more like this little girl. I really have to put myself in her position. Whoa. Wow, someone was an asshole. So is that fast beeping now indicating that I can cross? Oh, she's so terrified. You poor girl, Ray. I am so sorry. Yep, that's exactly what it was. How does nobody know that, like... I mean, I don't know how busy that road is. I don't know what the environment is that she lives in or what her neighborhood is like. But how does nobody know about, like, the little local girl that was blinded by the fireworks? How does nobody, like, you know, stop to think, like, this little girl's kind of wandering around and, you know, her eyes are closed. Why is she walking through the street with her eyes closed and she looks absolutely terrified? Why is nobody stopping to help this poor little girl? And again, I'm trying to apply logic and reality to, you know, a fictional experience in the form of a video game. I really can't do that because it's, you know, reality doesn't work in video games all the time, especially when it's supposed to be an experience like this. So I got to stop doing that. But again, it's just the way my mind works. It drives me nuts when stuff like that happens. Like, I mean, God forbid that this actually happened. Like, look at, like, Ray's eyes are closed. Like, right now, I don't know if she's walking through a park or if it's a city street or whatever, because again, we can't tell. But if it's a little girl, like, wandering around... Oh, Ray had never been this far from home, but she imagined Nani would have come here. Fair enough. Well, if your imagination's going to run wild like that, I understand. But, like, all right, say, for example, we're walking along a walk, because this kind of looks like a park. We've got, you know, the lights you'd see out along the walkway. You've got your trash cans, and you've got some stone walls. Like, it's a safe assumption to say that we're in, like, the city park right now. If you see a little girl walking around with her eyes closed, it's probably safe to assume, like, she's playing a game, or she's having fun, or just being a silly little kid. Like, it's what they do. But... you know, if they're wandering through the street with their eyes closed, and even in the park, if they don't have a parent with them, that should probably raise a red flag that, you know, something is going on, and maybe someone should stop and investigate and figure out, like, maybe there's something we should do. Maybe we should say something. Car? Idling car. It's scaring her, which is understandable. Now, is this... It's fenced off. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's just a lawnmower. Hi, sir. Sir, I'm blind. Can you help me, sir? Would you like to talk to me, or are you just going to be a jerk and, you know, pay attention to what it is you're doing and not care about the small blind child walking right past you? I wonder if this is also kind of a social commentary about how we, like, treat one another. Hi, Kira. What are your thoughts on the matter? Would you run away from me if I'm blind? No. I mean, yeah, you probably would, because I know you do like... Kira does like to explore. She's gotten off leash a couple of times. Like, not most recently. She's 7 years old. She's a little over 7 now. But in her youth, she did manage to get off leash a couple times. Like, we would go to open the door, and, like, I forget... Like, didn't, like... Uh-oh. Something else scary. Wait, I don't see or hear anything. I hear oh, it's another dog. Jeez. Now, here's hoping this dog's behind a fence, too. Oh, no, this dog is actually, like, in the middle of the path. It won't let me approach it, though. Can I see what's going to happen? Nope, I can't go that way. You know, I was kind of hoping it would be like, oh, the dog's on the leash. There's a person with the dog. Something like that. Nothing. So I literally just cannot go that way. Fair enough. But yeah, like, Kira's gotten, like, off leash, like, because the thing wasn't latched properly. Or, like, we actually had a dog one street over that loved to dig and actually made its way into our yard. And I had 2 dogs at the time. The other one was my brother's. But she has left, you know, with him when he moved out years ago. But the other dog, unfortunately, taught Kira how to dig under the fence. Because that's how that dog got in. And, of course, Kira picked up on it and was like, oh, there's freedom outside of these walls. I can actually get under it. And we have a chain link fence around the yard. Like, she can't get over it. Kira's only like a 35-pound dog. She's not, very good when it comes to jumping, so she can't get over, but she does love to dig. Like, one of her favorite things to do, which is, I don't know what the behavior is for it or why she does it, but she'll actually, like, find a place, like, under a shady bush or something like that, and she'll dig herself a little pit, if you will, like a little 6-inch pit, and she'll lay down in it and, just kind of like chill out there for a while. And of course you can't see her because it's inside of a bush, but, oh, hello. Oh, she thinks it's her, like, clawing at the bark? Is that what I'm hearing? Watch it turn into, like, a mill grain. Or an outhouse? Huh. Excuse me, sir. Can I have a turn? I really need to go. I've been out here for a long time by myself. Been passing lots of running water, and I really gotta go. At least I think that's an outhouse. There's no little moon on the door, but maybe it's just a shed. I don't know. Kind of creepy with the masks hanging off of it. I don't know if those are actually on there, if that's just what Ray is imagining. But anyway, yeah, so Kira got out of the yard a couple of times, and because of that, like, we don't really let her outside off leash anymore. The problem is that the chain link fence doesn't go under the ground; it's just kind of on the surface, so it's very easy for her to get under it, which is fine. Like, Kira's kind of a lazy dog anyway; she's perfectly content being, an indoor, lay on the bed, lay on the couch dog, and that's fine. I don't remember where I was going with this story. Why did I start talking about this? There was the dog barking. Because I asked if Kira would ever run away on me if I were blind. But yeah, moral of the story, yeah, she probably would. Because if I didn't at least have her on a leash, she would just kind of take off. Although I did read most recently, and I've never had the opportunity to try it, thank God, that if your dog ever gets away from you on leash, you're supposed to engage in some strange behavior. Like, the example they use is that rather than chasing after the dog, which they'll interpret as you playing with them, which just makes them want to run around more, what you can actually do instead is, like, another dog, god damn it, is to lay down and, like, I don't know, like, pretend if you're injured or pretend if you're unconscious or what it is, but, like, just to lay down on the ground and, like, apparently if the dog notices it, they're actually supposed to come over and check on you and be like, hey, what's wrong with you, or why aren't you chasing me, or what's happening? It's supposed to, like, almost reset what it is that they're doing. Oh, can I open this gate? Nope, infinity, no infinity symbol, and space doesn't work. It's supposed to make them be like, oh, what's going on? And they'll want to, like, investigate you as opposed to, like, actually, like, tearing off and, trying to have fun and have a good time without you. Oh, shush, dog. Where's your master? Why are there so many dogs without owners in this world? Why are there so many blind children without parents watching them? You know what? I'm gonna do it. This is different. And, oh, it's barking. Look at that. So I was supposed to approach the dog this time. Look, barking at ducks, and the owner was actually there. Mr. Ducks, you still there? Yes, you are. Thank you very much for saving me from the big scary dog. Aw, now she's happy again. I have no bread for to give you, but if you don't mind eating your own kind, I do have some chicken waiting, and some eggs. I'm working on an agreement for milk and steak. That might take some time, though. Bear with me. I shall return, and together we shall feast upon your kin. Ooh. Now that sounds more like church bells, rather than the bells we encountered before. So now, I'm getting kind of, turned around here, which I've got a story about that for the next episode, but I think I'm coming up on the end of this episode. I might be like a minute or two before it, because unfortunately, when I started this episode, I forgot to, god damn it, another dog? I forgot to reset the timer. And so I was like 17 or 18 minutes into the play before how close can I get to this dog? Why are so many dogs pissed off at Ray? God damn it, she's just a little blind girl. Like, dogs usually love little girls. Not necessarily little blind girls, but just like kids in general. School bell? Huh. Well, that's something to explore in the next episode, so I'm going to have to end this one here for now, guys, but the next one will be coming out in a couple of days. So, thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.